Welcome back. It's time to play another edition of Charlotte's favorite game.
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Work in progress. All right, this is the game where we read a name off the card, and then the other person has to hype up the name or the statement being made on the card. Does that make sense?
Or the headline or the team, whatever. You got it.
I just learned about this game earlier, so. I'll start with you.
Yes?
I don't know why I had an accent there.
I'll start with you.
It's because we've been doing all this Righteous Gemstones talk. Donovan Mitchell. Mm-hmm. You have to hype up Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan. You are very, very strong. I'm impressed by your conditioning. You can rely on that a lot with the Cavs. Also, think about it. You need to be the next great thing that has happened to Cleveland. Because after LeBron, they could use it. Nothing good.
I mean, I've been there multiple times. It's terrible there.
Yeah, there's a weird underground mall with a Starbucks, but you should go there and love it because that is the city that will love you forever if you can. Eastern Conference Finals. That would be great.
Seems like an easy bar. Good.
All right.
I like it, yeah. I
don't know. It's hard to. Cleveland.
I'm just saying, like, your hype up speech would have been a lot better a year ago, the way you were talking. I mean, he's been in Cleveland for a year, so
I know.
Tell him he's going to like it.
I didn't, well.
That's all right.
All right.
We'll get better. We get better as time goes on.
Okay, are you ready?
Right, what's the name? What's the name you got for me?
Chicago Bulls.
Oh, the Chicago Bulls, the team, right?
Yes.
Got it. This one's easy. Okay. Hey, Chicago. Lonzo Ball not doing so well. I know. It hurts me too. But guess what? You got that injury exception for him, the disabled exception. So at least there's some money that you can spend to make the 14th worst team in the conference become like the 12th worst team in the conference. You went out and you signed Javon Carter and Torrey Craig. Both of those guys are really, really good at helping teams that have a lot of talent that are close to competing in the championship become contenders. I don't know how well they'll do helping a team that's going to be out of the play-in picture, but anything's possible. Chicago, our pizzas aren't that bad. Charlotte, are you ready for the next headline?
I sure am.
Shaq says he has no problem being left off of Dr. J's top 10 all-time list. If you remember, Dr. J came out with the top 10 list of all players all time, and none of them were active players, and everyone was in uproar. So Shaq says he has no problem being left off that list. Charlotte, you got to hype up Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq, I think you're right. Why would you want to be on that list when, LeBron wasn't on that list, Steph wasn't on that list? So you could argue that that list was sort of not a full, complete list. And being on it, in fact, might have meant that you didn't deserve to be on it. So I think you just galaxy brained yourself with my help into being one of the best players of all time, which you already were.
There's some galaxy braining happening, all right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Boston Celtics giving away the pick that became Desmond Bane in order to re-sign Al Horford.
Bear with me here. Okay, first of all, hello, Boston. Proof is in the pudding. Al Horford's been to the finals. Desmond Bane been to the finals? No. Al Horford's been to the conference finals. Has Desmond Bane been to the conference finals? No. More to the point, hey, Desmond Bane, how much are you going to get paid once your rookie scale is up? What's that? Max to be nowhere near an all-star caliber player? Would you rather be paying all that money to Desmond Bane, Boston? Or would you rather pay the dependable Al Horford, who has been an all-star multiple times? Check the resume, check the results, check everything. You check it out. You did all right, Boston. Don't worry about it.
Wow, can we clip that soundbite? I might never hear that again.
I may not believe that again. Last one for you, Charlotte. Jimmy Butler just found out that Damian Lillard is coming to the Heat. I must stress to the entire nation, this hasn't happened yet. This is merely a hypothetical, and now Charlotte's got to hype him up.
Yeah, Jimmy, amazing. You can maybe make it to the finals and actually win instead of just making it to the finals. I think you and Dame will have a lovely time together. I think that, are you going to miss Tyler that much? Hypothetically, in this hypothetical situation, I'm assuming he is no longer on the Heat. So this is only good for you, Jimmy, even if you're going to feel a little bit like second banana. I don't actually think you will care that much if you've got a ring to show for it.
If you're keeping track at home, Charlotte neither knows the meaning of hypothetical or hype, apparently. Maybe it's just H words. Charlotte, what's the last card?
This is hard.
Hit me.
Jordan Clarkson stays in Utah for the remainder of his career. This is also a hypothetical.
Oh, this is, I got this one. Hey, JC, it's your boy. Look, Salt Lake City, Utah, beautiful, great place to raise a family, nice and clean. The downtown is in a grid. Every street is 200th Street for some reason. It's 200, corner of 200 and 200. I don't know how to get around there, but it doesn't matter. That means if anyone who's not from Utah is trying to get you, all you got to do is take them downtown and run around in circles and they're going to get lost. It's real easy. Don't stay at that Sheraton downtown, by the way. It was built in the 70s and hasn't been updated at all. I can attest to it. I think there was black mold in my room. I was slowly dying during All-Star break. But all of this is to say, Jordan, Utah loves you, dude. Everywhere I went in Salt Lake City, people were wearing your jerseys, the little kids wearing the tattoo sleeves and the fake hair wigs and all that stuff, man. There is nothing better than being loved by your market because you know what? You'll never have to buy a drink in that town again. Then again, you'll never be able to buy a drink in that town because they have all these weird liquor laws. What's wrong with you, Salt Lake City? How dare you want to host an all-star weekend? You can't even get a double? I can't even order a double? I got to do some weird loophole thing that Mike Ryan of the Levitar Show taught me where you got to get a beer and a shot and somehow that counts as one drink? Did you know this about Salt Lake City, Charlotte?
Yes, because I've heard this from you before. How did you guys let him do this one again?
I'm just saying, Jordan, look, there's a lot worse things that could happen. Like you could be me having to stay my whole rest of my life in Utah. That would be awful. But for you, baby, A+.
You got it made.
That's how you hype someone up.
All right, well, thanks for playing.
Yeah, why are you they didn't play. First of all, why are you thanking them? Second of all, they didn't even play the game. We played.
You've been watching Hype Me Up.
Yeah.
That's all the oddball we have for you today.